Three.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. He hands it off from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Poe. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
There's the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for three? That's the RPO caught to the right. Touchdown, Indiana, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. He'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll give it to the running back. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Graves. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the upcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. At the 10 now. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on 3rd down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on 3rd down, and force a field goal.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Boom. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
On the run, he'll let it go. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 48.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back, it's Poe. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Moves out of the pocket. Finally throws it deep to the right. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Orange, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's Poe. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Syracuse lines up quickly. Downfield, it's Braves. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, The offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. It's the tight end who grabs it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Touchdown, Syracuse. They connect for 6. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Back-to-back deep shots. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down, right back to the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Poe. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Brings her in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Graves. Short hands. It's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Syracuse lines up quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Pass hauled in inside the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after, up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. We call the draw play here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. That's caught. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen. When that timing is right, big things can happen.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss in the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Syracuse lines up quickly.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. That's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back to throw. It's Graves. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Look at the throw on third and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. The comeback is on. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
BAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Hand off to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll run it from the gun. Running with purpose.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
It's 3rd down for the offense. To throw, it's Poe. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Syracuse lines up quickly. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the back gets the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Graves. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made inside the 10. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Touchdown, Orange, as they come roaring back now.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail them. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the left side with a toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important 2nd down play coming up. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Poe. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Receiver in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Well, I got a question to play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love this route by this receiver to settle down in that soft spot of his own. When your quarterback and receiver are on the same page and can throw that route with timing, man, it is difficult to stop against any coverage.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. To the air, it's Graves. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made down inside the 25. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Syracuse. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Poe. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaking free at midfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Quarterback still with the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. A Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step? Touchdown, Orange. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Poe. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on first down. Can't get it away. That defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Back to throw. It's Poe. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win? And they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.